If you thought cramming your legs into a budget airline seat was the pinnacle of travel excitement, prepare to be blown away straight into orbit. Space tourism, once the realm of science fiction, has become the next frontier for adventure seekers, with companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The sky is no longer the limit space is. So strap in and prepare your wallet as we explore the exciting world of space tourism. The pioneers, where it all began. The history of space tourism dates back to 2001 when Dennis Tito made history as the first space tourist, traveling aboard a Russian Soyuz spacecraft. Since then, the industry has evolved from a billionaire's dream into a burgeoning market. More than 60 private individuals have ventured into space, with many more slated to follow in 2024. These early space tourists were not just thrill seekers. They were pioneers testing the boundaries of technology and human endurance. Their experiences paved the way for today's advancements in space tourism, proving that space travel wasn't just for astronauts, but could be accessible to the ultra-wealthy and adventurous. Now, as companies innovate and costs decrease, the dream of space travel is becoming more attainable for a broader audience. Virgin Galactic, the suborbital experience. Virgin Galactic, spearheaded by Richard Branson, offers a suborbital experience that allows passengers to briefly escape Earth's gravitational pull and enjoy a few minutes of weightlessness. The VSS Unity, Virgin's flagship spacecraft, has become synonymous with the thrill of space tourism. Offering large windows for passengers to gaze upon the curvature of the Earth, Virgin Galactic's suborbital flights last about 90 minutes, but those few minutes in space leave a lifelong impact. The company has already completed multiple successful missions, and 2024 promises even more as Virgin Galactic aims to increase its flight frequency. With a price tag of $450,000 per ticket, it's a costly experience, but it offers the chance to be among the first to cross the boundary of space as a civilian. Blue Origin, beyond the Kármán line. Not to be outdone, Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin is making waves with its New Shepard rocket. This reusable rocket system takes passengers past the Kármán line, the internationally recognized boundary of space, for an experience that is both exhilarating and visually stunning. With a fully autonomous capsule, Blue Origin combines cutting-edge technology with the pure thrill of space exploration. Their vertical takeoff and landing technology, along with enormous windows for unmatched views, make the journey unforgettable. The first manned mission of Blue Origin in 2021 was just the beginning, with more missions planned for 2024. Bezos' vision for Blue Origin includes making space more accessible, and the company is actively working on reducing costs and increasing flight frequency. SpaceX, redefining orbital travel. For those looking for something beyond a quick hop into space, SpaceX offers more ambitious experiences. SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft is at the forefront of orbital tourism, with missions like Inspiration 4 and Axiom Space's private ISS visits redefining what space tourism can be. The Inspiration 4 mission in 2021, which orbited Earth for 3 days, set a new standard for what private citizens can achieve in space. Unlike suborbital flights, these orbital missions offer extended stays in space, complete with breathtaking views of the Earth from a much higher altitude. SpaceX isn't just about short trips. Its long-term goal is to make Mars the next big tourist destination. Elon Musk's vision involves creating a sustainable human presence on Mars, with plans to use the Starship rocket to carry passengers to the Red Planet in the coming decade. Space hotels, checking in for an out-of-this-world stay. Ever dreamt of checking into a hotel in space? Companies like Axiom Space and Orbital Assembly Corporation are working on making that dream a reality. Space hotels, like the planned Voyager station, are set to offer an experience like no other luxury accommodations in zero gravity, where the view from your room includes the entire planet. These hotels will provide a range of amenities designed for life in space, from gourmet meals to immersive cosmic experiences. The concept of space hotels is no longer confined to the realms of science fiction, as companies are actively building prototypes and testing technology to support long-term human stays in orbit. The first space hotel is expected to open its doors by 2027, and by then, We may even have competing options for where to stay during your cosmic vacation. Lunar tourism. Next stop, the Moon. Lunar tourism is poised to be the next big leap in space travel. With NASA's Artemis missions planning to return humans to the Moon, private companies are also eyeing lunar excursions. SpaceX, with its Starship program, has already announced plans for private flights around the Moon, like the upcoming Dear Moon mission, which aims to take artists on a breathtaking journey around our celestial neighbor. This mission will not just be a sightseeing trip, but a cultural event, as artists are expected to document and share their experiences in creative ways. Lunar tourism is still in its infancy, but with advancements in space technology, a moon vacation could be within reach in the next decade. The price of admission. How much will it cost? If you're thinking of booking a ticket, brace yourself. Currently, space tourism remains an expensive affair, with tickets ranging from hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars, depending on the experience. Virgin Galactic's suborbital trips are priced at around $450,000 per seat, while SpaceX's private missions can cost upwards of $50 million. However, as technology improves and economies of scale kick in, prices are expected to come down, making space travel more accessible to the public. The real game changer will be when space tourism companies can drive costs down to the point where even a middle-class family could afford a once-in-a-lifetime trip to space. Safety first. Training for space tourists. Before you can take that giant leap for your vacation plans, space tourism companies require rigorous training for their passengers. This includes simulations of zero gravity, safety protocols, and physical fitness regimes to ensure that tourists are prepared for the stresses of space travel. Space companies are making sure that even though you might be a tourist, you're trained like an astronaut. The training often includes days spent in simulators and parabolic flights to simulate the weightlessness of space. You'll learn how to operate in a zero-gravity environment, respond to emergencies, and even how to handle the intense forces of launch and re-entry. This ensures that passengers are not only prepared for the physical demands of space travel, but also have a safer, more enjoyable experience. The environmental and ethical impact of space tourism. As space tourism grows, so do the concerns about its environmental and ethical impacts. The carbon footprint of launching rockets is significant, raising questions about sustainability. Additionally, there are ethical considerations about who gets access to space, how off-Earth resources are used, and how to protect the Moon, Mars, and other celestial bodies from exploitation. Environmentalists worry that frequent space flights could contribute to atmospheric pollution, while others raise questions about the long-term impacts of human activity in space. These challenges must be addressed if space tourism is to grow in a responsible and sustainable way. Looking ahead, the future of space tourism. The future of space tourism is brimming with possibilities from Martian colonies to luxurious space hotels. With major players continuing to innovate and reduce costs, the dream of traveling to space is becoming more attainable. In the next decade, what once seemed impossible could become a regular holiday option, where beachfront views are replaced by planet-front views. Companies are also exploring options like asteroid mining, orbital resorts, and even interstellar cruises. The possibilities seem endless as the space tourism industry continues to expand its horizons and bring humanity closer to the stars. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the future of space tourism. If you're as excited about space travel as I am, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more updates on the latest trends in space, science, and beyond. Let's keep dreaming big and reaching for the stars literally.